Hello everyone, welcome to Tungal online classes. Let's continue our discussion on level 2 of straight lines. In the next problem, question number 24. The area of the triangle formed by the lines y equal to m1x plus c1, y equal to m2x plus c2 and x equal to 0. X equal to 0 means y axis itself, right? This is x equal to 0 line, means y axis. Then and the line, there are two lines in the form of y equal to mx plus c, right? This is one line. Take this as y is equal to m1x plus c1, and one more line, its equation is y equal to m2x plus c2. Area of the triangle formed by these three lines. Area of triangular region formed by these three lines is. This is our required area, right? Shaded region is our required area. This shaded region represents our required triangle, right? Then how to find area of the triangle? Already we know formula. When side length and whose vertices are given. Vertices are given, then we can find area of the triangle. Or their side length and height is given, then also we can find area of the triangle. But in this case, their equations are given. Just find point of intersections. This is 0 comma c2, y intercept c2. This is 0 comma c1, and similarly solve these two equations. Solve y equal to mx plus c1 and y equal to m2x plus c2. Then you get point of intersection, this point. Suppose this is A, this is B and this is C. How to find coordinates of point C? Just by solving given two equations, right? If you solve these two equations, then we get third vertex. After that, you have formula, area of the triangle formula. Area of the triangle A is equal to 1 divided by 2 times determinant x1 minus x2, x1 minus x3, y1 minus y2, y1 minus y3. Use this formula, then you get first option, right? Just solve these two equations, then you get third vertex. Already you have vertex A and vertex B. Find vertex C by solving given two equations. You get x coordinate of point C and y coordinate of point C. After that, use this formula. Treat this point as x1 y1, this is x2 y2 and x3 y3, and simplify. You get first option, right? Can you try? Answer is yes. Next question. Next question. The equation to the base of an equilateral triangle is root 3 plus 1 into x plus root 3 minus 1 into y plus 2 root 3 is equal to 0, and opposite vertex is a of 1 comma 1. Then area of the triangle is. Clearly given triangle is equilateral triangle, right? Equilateral triangle whose vertex A is 1 comma 1 and base equation is given. Equation of the base is, and it is equilateral triangle means clearly all side lengths are equal. Draw a perpendicular, take this as D, then clearly this is A by 2 and this is also A by 2, right? And equation of BC they has given, right? Equation of BC has given. equation of BC means AD distance is nothing but distance of this point from the line BC. Use that formula, distance between point and line formula, then you get AD distance. AD is equal to distance of BC line from the point A, means from vertex A, means this point is x1 y1 and line is ax plus by plus c. Then modulus of root 3 plus 1 into what is x1 value 1 plus root 3 minus 1 into y1 value is also 1 plus 2 root 3 it is, right? Whole thing divided by square root of root 3 plus 1 whole square plus root 3 minus 1 whole square. A square plus B square means coefficient of x whole square plus coefficient of y whole square, and just use a plus b whole square and a minus b whole square, just simplify. Then AD distance equal to modulus of, it is root 3 plus 1 root 3 minus 1, plus 1 minus 1 get cancelled, root 3 plus root 3, 2 root 3 plus 2 root 3, it will be 4 root 3. In this case modulus sign indicates consider positive value, divided by a plus b whole square, a minus b whole square, and simplify. Lastly you get square root of 8 only. 2 times a square plus b square, a plus b whole square plus a minus b whole square equal to 2 times a square plus b square formula, right? 2 times root 3 whole square plus 1 square, that is 2 into 4 is 8. Now we get AD distance. It is by using distance between point and line formula. In other words, we can find AD distance by using Pythagoras theorem. AD square is equal to formula, or hypotenuse whole square is equal to, you can consider any one of the triangle. AC square is equal to, AC square equal to AD square plus DC square, AD square plus DC square. In this case AD is unknown, already AC value they given, that is A square is equal to AD square is unknown, A square divided by 4. After simplification AD square is equal to 3 times A square divided by 4, so AD is equal to root 3 times A divided by 2. Now after getting AD value by using distance between point and line, AD value 4 root 3 divided by root 8. By using Pythagoras theorem, AD value root 3 times A divided by 2. Just equate these two. Suppose this is equation number 1 and it is equation number 2. Clearly LHS is AD implies from 1 and 2. From 1 and 2, 4 root 3 divided by square root of 8, that's equal to root 3 times A divided by 2. Now both the sides root 3 will be get cancelled. Then what is A value? Cross multiplication 8 divided by root 8 is equal to A, or else what is small a value? Small a is length of the side of equilateral triangle, that is square root of 8 only, right? After getting A value, what we need? Area of equilateral triangle. Already you know area of equilateral triangle formula, root 3 divided by 4 times side length whole square, then root 3 divided by 4 into side length whole square. What is A square value? A value root 8 means A square is simply 8, then it will be 2 root 3 square units. Area of the equilateral triangle is, that is third option, right? Next question. The quadrilateral formed by the lines, right? Quadrilateral formed by the lines 2x minus 5y plus 7 equal to 0, 5x plus 2y minus 1 equal to 0, and 2x minus 5y plus 2 equal to 0, 5x plus 2y plus 3 equal to 0. These are sides of the quadrilateral. Then that quadrilateral is whether it is parallelogram or rectangle or a square or rhombus. Just look at these equations. 2x minus 5y plus 7 and 2x minus 5y plus 2 equal to 0. Clearly these two lines are parallel, right? Because corresponding x and y coefficients are equal. If corresponding x and y coefficients are equal, then we conclude lines are parallel, or else you can use slope concept also. Clearly slope of this line is same as slope of third line. Slopes equal means clearly they are parallel, right? This is one line whose equation is 2x minus 5y plus 7 equal to 0. And look at third line. Equation of third line is also given, that is 2x minus 5y plus 2 equal to 0. And look at second and fourth equation. Clearly second and fourth equations also parallel lines. This is 5x plus 2y minus 1 equal to 0, and one more line which is parallel to this line, that is 5x plus 2y plus 3 equal to 0. Clearly these two lines are parallel and these two lines are parallel. In square and rectangle, opposite sides are parallel. In rectangle and square, in square opposite sides are parallel, these two sides are parallel. In rectangle also opposite sides are parallel, means these two options are not possible only. Opposite sides parallel means given quadrilateral may be rectangle or square, right? Slopes clearly equal. Slope of this line, or else take this as line 1, line 2, this is line 3 and line 4. L1 and L2 are parallel. In this figure L1 and L2 are parallel and L3 and L4 are parallel. Parallel means one thing, it may be that this quadrilateral may be a square or rectangle. There are two possibilities. Then how to conclude whether it is a rectangle or square? Just find distance between these two parallel lines. If distance between L4 and L3 is same as distance between L1 and L2, then what you conclude? Suppose these two distances are equal, distance between parallel lines is same, then given quadrilateral is a square. Suppose distance between these two parallel lines is not equal to distance between these two parallel lines, then we conclude given quadrilateral is a rectangle. Just find distance between these two parallel lines. Distance between L1 and L2, take it as D1. D1 is equal to, what is D1 value? This is C2 and this is C1, or else C1 C2. Modulus of C2 minus 1 divided by square root of a square plus b square, that is 4 plus 25, that's equal to 5 divided by root 29. Similarly find distance between L3 and L4, distance between these two lines, that is modulus of C2 minus C1, that is 4, because 3 minus of minus plus divided by a square plus b square, that is 25 plus 4, that's equal to 4 divided by root 29. Clearly D1 is not equal to D2, means distance between these two parallel lines, distance between L1 and L2 is not equal to distance between L3 and L4, means clearly it is a rectangle. If it is a square, then D1 equal to D2. If distance between these two parallel lines is same as distance between these two parallel lines, then we conclude it is a square. Hence, this is a rectangle. Next question. A quadrilateral is formed by lines x equal to 0 means y axis and y equal to 0. Here 4 lines are given. X equal to 0 is one line, y equal to 0 is another line, x plus y is equal to 1 third line, and 6x plus y is equal to 3 fourth line. 4 lines they have given. Then equation of the diagonal of the quadrilateral passing through the origin. Right, this is x equal to 0, this is line x equal to 0, x equal to 0 means y axis, and this is y equal to 0, y equal to 0 means x axis, and 2 more lines they have given. This is one line, that is x plus y is equal to 1, then one more line 6x plus y is equal to 3, 6x plus y is equal to 3, just dividing with 3, then 6x divided by 3 plus y divided by 3 is equal to 1, dividing with 3, then x divided by 1 by 2 plus y divided by 3 is equal to 1, intercept form. Here we have 1 by 2, here we have 3, this is line 6x plus y is equal to 3. Now diagonal equation of the diagonal of the quadrilateral passing through the origin. This is one diagonal and this is another diagonal. We need to find equation of this OP. It is one quadrilateral. Suppose O it is A and it is B. OAPB is a quadrilateral. In that, find the equation of diagonal of the quadrilateral passing through the origin. We have to find equation of OP. Already O coordinate 0 0. We need point P. How to find point P? Just solving given two equations. Solve these two equations, then you get point of intersection, right? Point of intersection by solving these two equations. Suppose this is equation number 1 and equation number 2. Replace y value, that is 6x plus, from this what is y value? 6x plus 1 minus x is equal to 3. Then it will be 5x. 5x is equal to 2, then x equal to 2 divided by 5. If x is 2 divided by 5, x coordinate, that is 2 divided by 5, then put x equal to 2 by 5 in equation number 1. X is 2 by 5 means, from this what we can write, y is equal to 1 minus x only. X is 2 by 5, taking LCM, 5 minus 2, that is 3, means 3 divided by 5. After getting coordinates of P, just use 2-point formula. Use 2-point formula, then you get required equation of diagonal. Now tell me equation of diagonal passing through the origin. That is, just use 2-point formula. This is x1 y1 and point P is x2 y2. That is, y minus y1 is equal to y2 minus, that is 3 by 5 minus 0 divided by 2 by 5 minus 0 into x minus x1. Then y is equal to 3 divided by 2. This 5 get cancelled into x. Just cross multiplication, 2y is equal to 3x, or 3x minus 2y is equal to 0. 3x minus 2y equal to 0, that is third option. Equation of the diagonal passing through the origin is 3x minus 2y is equal to 0, that is third option, right? Next question. Question number 31. Question number 31. The value of k for which the line k minus 3 into x minus of 4 minus k square into y plus k square minus 7k plus 6 equal to 0 is parallel to x-axis. Already you know, if line is parallel to x-axis, then what is condition? If ax plus by plus c equal to 0 is parallel to x-axis, then coefficient of x is 0. If this line is parallel to y-axis, then b 0. If line passing through the origin, then constant term 0. Already you know this thing, right? Then in this case, what they have given? This line is parallel to x-axis means coefficient of x should be 0. Suppose this line is parallel to x-axis, then coefficient of x equate to 0. Suppose this line is parallel to y-axis, then equate coefficient of y to 0. If line passing through the origin, then equate constant term to 0. In this case, what they have given? Line is parallel to x-axis means equate coefficient of x to 0. K minus 3 equal to 0, so k equal to 3. Once line is parallel to x-axis, then coefficient of x is 0. Coefficient of x 0 only when k equal to 3. That is first option, right? Next question. 34. If these three lines are concurrent, then b plus c value is, right? Already you know condition of lines are concurrent. If three lines are concurrent, then determinant of their coefficients equal to 0, right? Just take determinant of their coefficients equal to 0. Determinant of a1, b1, c1. This is 3 is a1, b1 minus 5 is c1, right? So 3, 2 minus 3. Then a2, what is a2 value? Coefficient of x in line 2, that is 2 minus 5 c2 plus 3. Then a3, b3, c3. a3 value 5, b3 value b, c3 value c only. Clearly these three lines are concurrent means determinant of their coefficients is equal to 0. Just expand this determinant, then you get b plus c value, right? Implies 3 into determinant obtained by deleting first row first column, that is minus 5 3 b c. Negative sign element 2 deleting first row second column, then 2 3 5 c. Next, usual sign positive, here element minus 3 into determinant obtained by deleting first row third column, then remaining determinant elements 2 minus 5 5b, that's equal to 0. Now usual expansion, 3 into product of diagonal elements minus non-diagonal elements, minus 5c minus 3b, right? Minus 2 into 2c minus 15, minus 3 into 2b minus of minus plus 25, product of diagonal elements minus non-diagonal, product of diagonal elements minus non-diagonal, that's equal to 0, remains as it is, right? Then now usual simplification, minus 15c minus 9b minus 4c minus into minus plus 30 minus 6b minus into minus minus into plus minus 75 is equal to 0. Now minus 15 minus 4 minus 19c, after that minus 9b minus 6b, that is minus 6b minus 9b, that is minus 15b. Next constant terms, 30 minus 75, that is 45 only, that is minus 45, that's equal to 0. Here minus 15 is there, minus 5c minus 15c minus 2c means minus 4, minus 4 15 minus 19, minus 9b minus 6b, that is minus 15. Then taking negative sign common, 19c plus 15b is equal to minus 45, right? But our requirement is b plus c. B plus c is, in the expansion what they are given, 3 2 minus 5, sorry, this is minus 5, right? Means this is minus 5, this is minus 5, then 2 minus 5 3, right? 5bc, right? Here minus 5c minus of minus plus 5b, right? Then this is minus 5, this is minus 5, means it becomes minus 5. Now usual one, I will simplify once, right? Minus 15c plus 15b, then minus 4c plus 30 minus 10b minus 125 is equal to 0. Minus 15 means it is minus 15 means minus 19 it is, minus 19c minus 19c (19c) 15 minus, that is plus 5b plus 5b 19c. Now also it is something went wrong, right? B plus c value is minus 5, just usual simplification, just expand the determinant and simplify, directly we get b plus c value as minus 5, that is second option, right? Next question, equation of the line through the intersection of these two lines and equally inclined. Equally inclined means x intercept is same as y intercept, it makes same intercept on the coordinate axis. Our required line equally inclined means our required line makes equal intercepts and passing through intersection of these two lines. Our required line passing through intersection of these two lines makes equal intercept, means our required line is x by a plus y by a is equal to 1, means x plus y is equal to a. Take this as equation number 1. Why? Because equally inclined means x intercept is same as y intercept. x intercept is same as y intercept, means x by a plus y by a is equal to 1. After taking LCM, it will be x plus y is equal to a. And this line passes through which point? Passes through intersection of these two lines. Passes through intersection of 4x minus 3y minus 1 equal to 0 and 2x minus 5y plus 3 is equal to 0. Just solve these two equations. How to get point of intersection? How to find point of intersection? Just by solving given two equations. Just by cross multiplication method. Directly I will write x and y values. What is formula? BC minus 9 minus 5 divided by B1 C2 formula. Directly I will write B1 C2 minus B2 C1 divided by A1 B2, that is minus 20, A1 B2 minus of minus, it will be plus A2 B1, that is 6. Similarly, y coordinate C1 A2, that is minus 2, C1 A2 minus A1 C2, that is 12 divided by minus 20 plus 6, right? Directly we get minus 14 divided by 14 is 1. Here minus 14 divided by 14 is 1. Point of intersection of these two lines directly by using shortcut formula. B1 C2 minus B2 C1 divided by A1 B2 minus A2 B1. Then next B1 C2 C1 B2 CA means C1 A2 minus A1 C2. Directly we get point of intersection. That is the formula. BC minus BC divided by AB minus AB. Point of intersection order 1 2 2 1 1 2 2 1. Y coordinate CA minus CA 1 2 2 1 divided by AB minus AB only 1 2 2 1. By using this formula we get 1 point. Means our required line makes an equal intercepts and passes through the point of intersection of these two lines. Then equation of the line is 1 passes through this point, 1 passes through 1 comma 1, then it becomes 1 plus 1 is equal to a, that is 2 is equal to a. Then equation is x plus y is equal to 2 is our required equation, or x plus y minus 2 equal to 0 is our required equation. That is first option. Next question. Next, the value of theta and p, if the equation x cos theta plus y sin theta equal to p is the normal form of this equation. Just write this equation in normal form, then write theta value and p value, means first write it normal form. Reduce this equation into normal form, right? Then write theta value and p value. P is perpendicular distance between origin and line, right? That is root 3 into x plus y plus 2 is equal to 0. First reduce this equation into normal form, means in the form of x cos theta plus y sin theta is equal to p. For that what we do? Root 3 into x plus y is equal to minus 2. After that make RHS expression as positive. Why? Because RHS expression represents a distance. then it we get minus root 3 into x minus y is equal to 2. First constant term send it to RHS, then make RHS expression positive. Why? Because RHS expression represents a distance. X cos theta plus y sin theta is equal to p. Here p represents the distance between origin and line. Distance never be negative, for that reason make it positive. After that, dividing with coefficient of x whole square plus coefficient of y whole square, that is 2, minus root 3 divided by 2 into x plus minus 1 divided by 2 into y is equal to 2 divided by 2. Minus root 3 divided by 2 into x plus minus 1 by 2 into y is equal to 1. Now replace minus root 3 by 2 in terms of some cos angle and minus 1 by 2 in terms of some sin angle. Both sin and cos are negative. In which quadrant? Cos negative, sin negative. Both are negative in which quadrant? That is third quadrant. Third quadrant means pi plus pi by 6. Both, this is cos term, cos negative, sin negative. Both are negative in third quadrant. Therefore, this is cos 7 pi by 6 into x plus sin 7 pi by 6 into y is equal to 1. In this case, tell me what is theta value. This one comparing with x cos theta plus y sin theta is equal to p. In this case, p value 1, theta value 7 pi by 6. Theta value 7 pi by 6, p value 1, such option is fourth option, right? Next question. Next question, one vertex of a square ABCD is minus 1 comma 1 and the equation of one of the diagonal BD is 3x plus y minus 8 equal to 0, then vertex C is, right? Just look at the question. One vertex they have given and one of the diagonal. Equation of one of the diagonal of a square is 3x plus y minus 8 equal to 0. I will take one square. A square whose one of the vertex A of minus 1 comma 1 and other diagonal BD B, C and D, other diagonal. Clearly in square diagonals are perpendicular to each other and equation of BD they have given, that is 3x plus y minus 8 equal to 0. Diagonals intersect at midpoint and diagonals perpendicular to each other. In square, diagonals intersect at midpoint, it is one thing, and diagonals intersect perpendicularly. Means diagonals perpendicular to each other. In square, diagonals are perpendicular. Then can you find equation of AC? Already you know equation of the line perpendicular to ax plus by plus c equal to 0 and passing through the point x1 comma y1 is, you have shortcut formula. Equation of the line perpendicular to ax plus by plus c equal to 0 and passing through the point x1 comma y1 is b into x minus x1 minus a into y minus y1 equal to 0. This is equation of the line perpendicular to ax plus by plus c equal to 0 and passing through the point x1 comma y1. In this case, AC line passing through the point minus 1 comma 1 and perpendicular to BD. This is ax plus by plus c and this point is x1 y1. Then can you tell me equation of AC? Equation of AC by using this formula. In this case, A value 3, B value 1, C value minus 8. And this point is x1, y1 by using shortcut formula. B means 1 into x minus x1. X minus of minus, it will be plus only. Minus B into, sorry, minus A into, what is A value? 3 into y minus y1, what is y1? 1, that's equal to 0. After simplification, x plus 1 minus 3y plus 3 equal to 0. Then x minus 3y plus 4 equal to 0 is equation of AC. Just solve these two equations, equation number 1 and equation number 2. Clearly both the diagonals are intersect each other. Just find point of intersection of AC diagonal and BD diagonal. Then you get point O, right? O is point of intersection of both the diagonals. First find point of intersection of both the diagonals. Just by solving these two equations. Just solve by cross multiplication method. Just write this equation here. That is x minus 3y plus 4 equal to 0. This is equation number 2. Then by shortcut method, b1 c2, that is 4, plus b2 c1, product of diagonal elements minus non-diagonal elements, means b1 c2, 1 into 4, minus b2 c1, minus into minus, plus 24, divided by a1 b2, that is minus 9, minus a2 b1, that is 1, comma. Then c1 a2 minus 8, minus a1 c2, that is 12, divided by minus 9 minus 1. Point of intersection by using shortcut method, that is minus 20 divided by minus 10 means 2, right? 20 divided by 10, negative sign get cancelled. Here also 20 divided by 10 means 2 comma 2. Means what are the coordinates of O? 2 comma 2. And what are the coordinates of C? We need to find coordinates of C. Just take it as h comma k. And clearly O is midpoint of AC. After getting coordinates of O, just use midpoint concept. O is midpoint of AC. Then O coordinates 2 comma 2 is equal to x1 plus x2, means h minus 1 divided by 2 comma 1 plus k, that is k plus 1 divided by 2. Just equating corresponding coordinates. Then h equal to 5. H minus 1 divided by 2 is equal to 2, just cross multiplication and simplification. Then k is equal to, just cross multiplication, 4 minus 1 is 3, that is 5 comma 3. H equal to, vertex C is 5 comma 3, that is second option. In this question what we do? First find equation of other diagonal by using perpendicularity condition. After finding equation of other diagonal, just find their intersection, point of intersection. After getting point of intersection, we can find third vertex C just by using midpoint concept, because in square diagonals meet at midpoint, diagonals intersect at midpoint, means midpoint of AC is same as midpoint of BD. So by using midpoint concept, we get vertex C, that is 5 comma 3. And remember students, level 2 problems somewhat difficult as compared to level 1 multi concept problems, right? Next question. Next question. The equation of the line which cut off intercepts on the axis whose sum and product are 1 and minus 6. Our required line intersect the coordinate axis. Means clearly equation is of the form x by a plus y by b is equal to 1. And what they have given? The sum and product of their intercepts is equal to 1 and minus 6. Means x intercept plus y intercept is equal to 1 implies b is equal to 1 minus a. Take this as equation number 1. It is one condition. And their product is a into b value also they given, that is minus 6. Take this as equation number 2. After that look at equation number 1. A into what is b value? 1 minus a is equal to minus 6. Then a minus a square is equal to minus 6. Right? Then just rearrangement, send it to RHS. A square minus a minus 6 equal to 0. Then just simplification, a square minus 3a plus 2a minus 6 equal to 0. Two numbers minus 3 and 2 means factors are a minus 3 into a plus 2 is equal to 0. If a equal to 3 or a equal to minus 2. Now if a equal to 3, then what is b value? Look at equation number 1. A value 3, then b value minus 2. Then what is equation? X divided by 3 plus y divided by b is equal to 1. On taking LCM, it will be minus 2x plus 3y is equal to minus 6. Minus 2x plus 3y is equal to 6. This is not given. Then case 2, a equal to minus 2. Then what is b value? Implies b is equal to 3. Then what is equation? X divided by minus 2 plus y divided by 3 is equal to 1. On simplification it gives 3x minus 2y is equal to minus 6. Or if you simplify this one, it will be 2x minus 3y is equal to plus 6. 2x minus 3y is equal to plus 6, that is third option. First case is possible. In the given option they consider first case. They may give second case also, right? That is third option. Next question. Next question. The equation of the perpendicular bisector of AB is, perpendicular bisector of AB line they have given, this is x plus 5y minus 20 equal to 0, and in that AB one vertex A they have given, then what is B? Suppose this is A and this is B. Perpendicular bisector of AB is perpendicular and bisector. This is perpendicular bisector whose equation they have given, that is x plus 5y minus 20 equal to 0. Can you tell me equation of AB line? 2, 1. Equation of AB line, clearly our required line AB is perpendicular to x plus 5y minus 20 equal to 0 and passing through one point. Can you use shortcut formula? Equation of the line perpendicular to ax plus by plus c equal to 0. and passing through the point x1 comma y1 is, what is shortcut formula? Equation of the line perpendicular to ax plus by plus c equal to 0 and passing through the point x1 comma y1 is b into x minus x1 minus a into y minus y1 equal to 0. This is one of the shortcut formula. We discussed it in synopsis, right? It is one of the very important shortcut formula. Equation of the line perpendicular to ax plus by plus c equal to 0 and passing through the point x1 comma y1 is b into x minus x1 minus a into y minus y1 equal to 0. It is one of the shortcut formula. Clearly this point is x1 y1 and it is ax plus by plus c. Then equation of AB is, equation of AB is b into, what is b value here? 5 into x minus x1. What is x1 value? 2. This is x1 y1 minus a into y minus y1, that's equal to 0. Then it will be 5x minus 10 minus y plus 1 is equal to 0. Then 5x minus y minus 9 equal to 0. Its slope is minus. Clearly this is equation of AB. We need coordinates of B. Take it as h comma k. But for finding coordinates of B, we don't have any condition, right? But we can find coordinates of M. Coordinates of M. This is midpoint of AB line. M is midpoint of AB line, and one more thing, this is point of intersection of AB and given line. If you solve the equation, given two equations, then we get coordinates of M. Just solve, take this as equation number 2 and this is equation number 1, that is x plus, or else take here only. This is equation number, what is equation number 1? X plus 5y minus 20 equal to 0. One more equation, 5x minus y minus 9 equal to 0, right? We need point of intersection of AB line and given line, then only we are able to find coordinates of B, right? Coordinates of M is nothing but point of intersection of given line and AB line. First find equation of AB line, then solve given two equations, then you get coordinates of M. After getting coordinates of M, using midpoint concept, we can find coordinates of B, right? Then just by using shortcut formula, what are the coordinates of, what is point of intersection? M coordinates. Just by using shortcut formula, B1 C2 minus B2 C1 minus 20 divided by minus 1 minus 25, comma C1 A2, that is minus 20 into 5 minus 100, minus of minus plus 9, C1 A2 100 minus of minus plus, it will be 9 divided by minus 1 minus 25. After simplification, it will be minus this 45 means minus 65, minus 65 divided by minus 26, comma it is minus 100 plus 9 means minus 91 divided by minus 26, right? After simplification, what are the coordinates? Just its simplest form, negative sign will be get cancelled. 13 2s are 13 5s are 5 divided by 2, comma here 13 2s are negative sign get cancelled. 13 7s are 7 divided by 2. Now we get M coordinates. 5 divided by 2 comma 7 divided by 2. After getting m coordinates, just m is midpoint of AB, then m is equal to h plus 2 divided by 2 comma k plus 1 divided by 2. M coordinates 5 by 2 comma 7 by 2, that's equal to h plus 2 divided by 2 comma k plus 1 divided by 2. Just equating corresponding coordinates, that is 5 by 2 is equal to h plus 2 divided by 2. Both the sides 2 get cancelled. What is h value? H equal to 3. Then what is k value? Just equate these two elements. Then k is equal to 2 get cancelled, 6. K equal to 6 and h equal to 3, means 3 comma 6. That is first option, right? First point of intersection of given two lines. For finding point of intersection of given two lines, we need both equations. Only one equation is given. By using given condition, find equation of AB. After finding equation of AB, just solve given two equations. Then you get point of intersection of given two lines. In this case, point of intersection of given two lines is clearly midpoint of AB line. By using midpoint concept, then you get coordinates of B, that is 3 comma 6. Point of intersection by using shortcut formula, cross multiplication method, right? Next question. Next question. Each side of a square length is 4 units or just 4. The center of the square is 3 comma 7 and one of its diagonal is parallel to y equal to x, then coordinates of its vertices. Suppose this is one square, right? And this is 2D plane. This is line y equal to x, right? This is line y equal to x. This point they have given, that is 3 comma 7, right? 3 comma 7. And y equal to, one of the diagonal is parallel to the line y equal to x. Can you tell me A, B, C and D? Can you tell me equation of diagonal BD? BD is parallel to the line y equal to x, means slope of BD line is same as slope of given line. Slope of given line is same as slope of diagonal BD. Why? Because they are parallel. Parallel lines have same slope, right? Then slope of BD line is 1. Why? Because it is like y equal to mx. Then slope is 1. Then this slope is also 1, m equal to 1. Then can you tell me equation of BD? Equation of BD is y minus y1. This is x1 y1 with slope point formula. Y minus 7 is equal to 1 into x minus 3. After rearrangement, x minus y, send it to RHS, or y is equal to, send it to RHS, then it will be x plus 4 only. Equation of BD line is y equal to x plus 4, means any point on this line is of the form h comma h plus 4 only. If you take x value h, then what is y coordinate? H plus 4 only, means any point coordinates of D are in the form of h comma h plus 4. or else x comma x plus 4. If x coordinate is x, then y coordinate is x plus 4. Then all side lengths are equal to 4, right? This is 4 unit, this is 4 unit, and this is 4 unit. Then this is center, take it as O. Then can you tell me OD length? Can you tell me OD length? Or else BD length is equal to? BD length is nothing but BD length, clearly it is right angle triangle. BD length is equal to, or BD square is equal to, BD square equal to CD square. CD square, CD is 4 units. This is also 4 units. 4 square plus 4 square, so 16. BD square is equal to square root, BD square is equal to 16, 32. Then BD is equal to square root, that is 4 root 2, right? BD length is 4 root 2. Then we need OD. OD length is nothing but BD divided by 2. Clearly O is midpoint of BD, hence OD length is 2 root 2. In this case, OD length is equal to, OD length is equal to 2 root 2, right? Usually diagonal is nothing but, suppose this is A, this is A, then BD square is equal to, BD is equal to square root of 2 times A. In this case, BD is equal to A value 4, 4 root 2, means OD length is 2 root 2. This is 4, this is 4, then OD length is 2 root 2 and BO length is also 2 root 2. Then OD length is equal to, by using distance formula, this point OD is nothing but x1 y1 x2 y2. Then 3 minus h whole square plus 7 minus this, means 4 minus h, 3 minus h whole square only. This is x1 y1, this is x2 y2, and already OD distance they have given, that is 2 root 2 is equal to square root of 2 times 3 minus h whole square. Squaring on both the sides, it will be 8 is equal to 2 into 3 minus h whole square, just squaring on both the sides. Then 3 minus h whole square is equal to, 3 minus h whole square is equal to 4. Then 3 minus h is equal to plus or minus 2. Then 3 minus h is equal to plus 2, or 3 minus h is equal to minus 2. Means h equal to 1, it is one of the possibility, or h equal to rearrangement h equal to 5. If h value is 1, then one of the vertex is, then this vertex becomes 1 comma 5 only, right? If h value 1 means h comma h plus 4 is there, h comma h plus 4 means h value 1 means 1 comma 5 is one of the vertex, it is 1 comma 5, right? Then clearly this line is parallel to x-axis. Parallel to x-axis means y coordinate remains the same. Y coordinate, this is CD line is parallel. CD line is parallel to x-axis. Only x coordinate is changing, y coordinate remains same. Means this point is clearly 5 comma 5 only, right? This is 1 5. Y coordinate remains same. For x coordinate this is 1 means add this length 4. X coordinate length increased by 4 means 1 plus 4 is 5. Then other vertex is 5 5. Then can you tell me coordinates of B? Right? Clearly it is parallel to, this is parallel to y axis. If it is parallel to y axis, then x coordinate remains same, right? x coordinate of this point is 5, then y coordinate is 5 plus 4, that is 9 only, right? 5 comma 5, here 1 comma 5 is there, it's parallel to x axis means y coordinate 5 only, but for x coordinate just add this length is 4 units. Initially it is 1 plus 4 is 5, so 5 comma 5, this point is 5 comma 5 and BC line is parallel to y axis. If once it is parallel to y axis whose x coordinate is same, then here also 5, here also 5, but here 5 comma 5 is there means just y coordinate, for y coordinate just add 4 units because this length is 4 unit, then coordinate is 5 comma 9. Then now come for this point, and it is AD is also parallel to y axis, then this point is 1, right, whose x coordinate remains same, and y coordinate for this add 4 units, then 9. 1 comma 5, 5 comma 5, 1 comma 9, 5 comma 9, that is first option. Somewhat difficult concept, right? And all level 2 problems are not of seat level, remember this point. Some models are of mains level, right? Some problems are somewhat difficult, right? Some models in level 2 are of mains level, okay? Clearly vertices are 1 5, 1 9, 5 9 and 5 5, right? Next question. Seven x minus y plus 3 equal to 0, x plus y minus 3 equal to 0 are two equal sides of an isosceles triangle, and the third side passes through the point 1 comma 0, then equation of third side is. Isosceles triangle means two sides are equal and whose equations also they given, right? Suppose this is A, B and C, and I will take the third point, that is 1 comma 0. One of the third line passing through the point 1 comma 0, and it is equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle, clearly these two sides are equal means these two angles are also equal. Already equation of AB and equation of AC they are given. Then can you tell me slope of this? I will take slope of BC as m, right, and this line is slope of, I will take it as m1, right. What is m1 slope? AC, this is equation of AC, this is equation of AC, sorry, 7x minus y plus 3 equal to 0 is equation of AB, you can take any one. Then can you tell me slope of AB? What is slope of this line? It is like ax plus by plus c equal to 0. Then what is its slope? Minus a by b means minus 7 divided by minus 1 means plus 7. Then can you tell me slope of second line, that is AC, that is minus 1, minus a by b, and angle B is same as angle C. Why? Because it is isosceles triangle. That means angle B is same as angle, means angle between AB and BC is same as angle between BC and AC. Angle between these two lines formula. Suppose this is m1 and it is m2. m2 minus m1 divided by 1 plus m1 into m2, right? Angle between AC and BC formula, tan theta formula, then you get this one. And here tan theta equal to tan theta. Then angle between AC and BC or CB. This is m2, this is m1. m2 minus m1 or m1 minus m2. That is m plus 1 divided by 1 minus m, right? Product of 1 minus m. Now m minus 7 divided by 1 plus 7m is equal to, consider one's positive sign, one's negative sign, m plus 1 divided by 1 minus m, or m minus 7 divided by 1 plus 7m, 1 plus 7m is equal to minus of m plus 1 divided by 1 minus m. Because we need equation of third side. For finding equation of BC, one of the point they have given, but we need its slope. Just simplify these two. Then m minus 7 into 1 minus m, that's equal to m plus 1 into 1 plus 7m. Usual multiplication, it will be minus m square minus 7 plus m minus 7m, minus into minus plus 7m, minus into minus plus 7m, m into 1 is m into 1 is m into minus m is minus m square, that's equal to, that is m plus 7m square, m plus 7m square, 1 plus 7m, right? Just simplification, both the sides 7 plus 7m will be get cancelled, and plus m is also get cancelled. Then here plus 1 is there, send it to RHS. Then minus 8m square is equal to plus 8. Then m square equal to minus 1, which is not possible. Square of any number is non-negative. M square equal to minus 1, which is not possible, means second case is possible. Just simplify this one. In first case, if you take positive sign, you get m square equal to minus 1, which is not possible. Square of any number should not be negative. Square of any real number is non-negative, right? So this is not possible. Just simplify this one. M minus 7 into 1 minus m, that's equal to minus of 1 plus m into, just cross multiplication, 1 plus 7m, right? It will be m minus m square minus 7 plus 7m, that's equal to minus of 1 plus 7m plus m plus 7m square, right? Now usual simplification, then m 7m 8m, that is minus m square minus 7 plus 8m, that's equal to, if you add 8m here 7m minus 1 minus 8m minus 7m square, right? Take this into LHS, take these two into LHS, then it will be minus 7m square plus, means plus 6m square, right? Minus m square is there, here minus 7m square, it becomes plus 7m square minus m square, it becomes 6m square, and take this minus 8 into LHS, then it will be plus 8m means 16m, and take this minus 1 into LHS, then it will be plus, then you get minus 6 equal to 0. Then 3m square, that's equal to 6 means dividing with 2, and dividing with 2, 3m square plus 8m minus 3 equal to 0. Just solve this quadratic equation. Just solve this quadratic equation, then you get m value. After getting m value, just use slope and point formula. Once you get m value, then use slope and formula, then you get required equation. Equation of third side. Just solve this quadratic equation. After solving this quadratic equation, you get m value. After getting m value, just use slope and point formula. By using slope and formula, clearly you get equation of BC. I hope you will solve, right? Next question. Next question. The sum of the abscissa of all the points on the line x plus y equal to 4 that lie at a unit distance from this line. Sum of the abscissa. Abscissa means x coordinate, ordinate means y coordinate. Remember this thing. Suppose point x comma y is there. Abscissa means x coordinate of the point, ordinate means y coordinate. Y coordinate of the point is known as ordinate, x coordinate of the point is known as abscissa. Sum of the abscissa means sum of the x coordinates. Our required points lie on this line and at a unit distance, right? This is one line whose equation is x plus y is equal to 4, means what is y is equal to 4 minus x, and one more line is there whose equation is 4x plus 3y minus 10 equal to 0. This is unit length, unit distance. Distance between point P and this line is 1 unit they have given. Then what are the coordinates of P? This P lies on this line means coordinates are of the form h comma, suppose x coordinate is h, then what is y value? 4 minus h only. Now use distance between point and line formula, then you get h value. After getting h value, just add h values. Distance between this point on this line and this line is 1 unit, unit distance. Then distance d is equal to modulus of 4 into h. This is x1 y1, this is ax plus by plus c, plus 3 into 4 minus h minus 10 divided by square root of a square plus b square, that is 16 plus 9. Unit distance means d value is 1, modulus of 4h plus 12 minus 3h minus 10, right, divided by 5, then just cross multiplication. 5 is equal to modulus of h plus 2, right. After that there are two possibilities, h plus 2, h plus 2 is equal to plus 5 or h plus 2 is equal to minus 5, then h equal to 3 or h equal to, send it to RHS, minus 7. Sum of abscissa of the points on this line. These two are abscissa of 2 points on this line. These two are abscissa. One of the point is 3 comma, if h value is 3 comma 1 lies on this line, and one more point h value minus 7 means minus 7 comma, if once it is minus 7, minus into minus plus, this is 11. These 2 points lies on this line at a unit distance. Sum of whose abscissa of all the points. Abscissa means x coordinate, add these two. Abscissa means x coordinates of the point on the line y equal to 4 minus x. Sum of abscissa value is equal to minus 4. 3 minus 7 is minus 4, that is second option. With this problem I will stop today's class. Thank you.